Why people around the world are saying nowadays that sugar is more addictive than cocaine? Well, the reason is simple. As per different studies, it has been found that the sugar shows the same effect on our brain similar to that of drugs like cocaine. And sugar is the root cause of many problems such as diabetes, obesity, heart attacks, fatty liver, tooth decay, and several more. Although it's a worldwide problem, but if you'll just look around us, so we'll find a lot of diabetic people. I think in my family itself and in my relations, almost 90% of the people above the age of 55 are diabetic and obese. When we eat a lot of sugar, many times the body becomes resistant to the insulin hormone. And because of that reason, the sugar, instead of getting converted into the form of energy, it gets stored in the body here and there, and it keeps floating in the blood, and which causes a lot many problems. There are few myths around sugar, and many people believe that sugar is the only source of good energy, and while on the other hand they believe that the energy that we get from the fat can cause diseases like heart disease and cholesterol problems and many other problems. But in reality, this is not the truth. The truth is, in case of fat, you can get even more cleaner energy than sugar. I think the governments really need to come forward and start treating sugar as a drug, in the sense that they should start advising not to take sugar in excess to everybody. But yes, on top of everything, even if we don't hear any such regulation from government, it's really important for us to save our generation, not to get addicted to sugar, and to also educate our next generation, our kids especially, so that they can be more conscious about what they are eating, and especially about the sugar, which is not really good for their health. So if you are a healthy person and not a diabetic, I'm not saying that you should completely avoid the sugar from your diet. I'm just saying keep its quantity as minimal as you can, maybe 10% of your total diet. And I've compiled a list of some of the good sources of sugar and not so good sources of sugar. So if I talk about not so good sources of sugar, there are many sugary cold drinks and energy drinks that you shall avoid. You should avoid artificial sweeteners and sweets from the sweet shops and aspartame. And if I talk about the good sources of sugar, fruits, fresh fruits are the number one source, and coconut sugar is also good, sugar from date is also good, and stevia, right, a natural sweetener that you can use without much calories. Yeah, so that's all. Try to educate yourself on this concept and be healthy and be happy. Thank you.